Hello, Simon.
Hello.
Hello. Have you enjoyed yourself?
Yes.
Yes, hopefully. I hope. Good. I'm a long-time fan, by the way. So we do usually musicians because only musicians really. But we've done a handful of we do comedians as well. But there's not so many that I appreciate. So they have to come from Britain, and that doesn't happen very often. So this is very much a pleasure for us. So I'm a long-time fan, especially since the Fast show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And well, let's start with the characters, I guess, tonight. Not characters.
Tonight I did Billy Bleach, who is a sort of pub bore. My name is Billy Bleach, and first time in Portugal. Very nice too. I've been to the Algarve, that don't count, does it? I've been doing them live in England, and then I
Lovely bloke, isn't he?
What?
Lovely bloke.
He's a nice guy. And I did Tony Beckton, who's spent 27 years in prison.
And but is he still a danger to society, Tony Beckton?
Well, we don't know. Maybe we're doing a film about him, so we don't know. He thinks he's rehabilitated anyway.
And Billy, do you think Kendrick can soon have a brother, like for instance Tarkus Bleach?
Possibly.
Rhymes, a songwriter, singer, drummer, guitarist. You know, he can do it all. He's not bad.
Before we head to the Fast show, I saw Life of Rock with Brian Pern. And I very much enjoyed it, especially because I'm a big Genesis fan.
Okay.
So I know the Genesis Archives documentary. So I was watching that and that is pitch perfect. This is incredible.
Yeah,
so congratulations, man.
That's down to Rhys Thomas.
Sorry, what?
Rhys Thomas. That's down to Rhys Thomas. He was the sort of driving force, and he did it all on a tiny budget, and he got Wembley for no money, and he graded it all, and he did it for nothing.
That's impressive. The amount of people.
BBC, they fucked him in the ass. No, they didn't know.
But what about you? You're a big Peter Gabriel fan, I can imagine.
Love him. But he came and did the show. It was really embarrassing because when I first met him, I'd always thought he'd be quite short because he's very handsome.
Uh-huh.
And Rhys said, look, he knows about the show. We'll go and see him live. So we met him at the interval at the O2. He's massive. I was eating crisps.
Really?
But he's tall as me. I dropped my crisps on the floor.
You're very big. Simon is very tall. Yeah.
And they were beef as well, so I think he was a bit upset.
So when was this? When was this?
That was years ago. That was almost 8 years ago.
Oh.
Brian Pern is 10 next year.
Really? What did you do before the documentary, the show? Did you do something live with him?
We did a one-off live thing, and I've been doing him live on this tour. And I might, if I came back, I'll do him again. The trouble is, the songs are great, but he's a bit dull when he talks. And with that music playing too.
No, this is
They should really have it quiet. It's very hard to do.
NOS Alive is very noisy.
Yeah. It's very hard to do.
Very intense, let's say.
For them to listen to it when it's.
Yeah, it's true. We understood that we were just front row and we're like, oh, shoot. It's, So, but we hope you enjoy it and come back with your Roma sweatpants.
Yeah, I'll come up with it. I'll bring the kids next time.
Yes, fantastic. But okay, so favorite prog rock band?
My favorite, Kate Bush.
Kate Bush.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. And also associated with Peter Gabriel, obviously.
Yes.
So fantastic. Oh, let's not go there. Yes and all. Actually, Steve Hackett has been on the show, and he's a friend.
Oh, is he?
Yes. No, he was after the interview. He became a friend. So this is like 10 years ago. So it's just a quick thing.
Bogolos ne report Sporting Antonio Scuba. Bono estenti.
I had 100 questions, but let's speed this up. Fast show. How did you get into the Fast show? Like, do you know Paul and Charlie before?
I was doing stand-up and I did characters, and no one was really doing characters then. They had been producing Harry Enfield.
Yes.
And they made a clip of to advertise Harry Enfield with all the characters a lot shorter, and they said, let's do a character show with very quick sketches. Went up there, they said, do you want to be in it? And that was it.
Okay, so you already knew it. Yeah, fantastic. And about the synergy, let's so to speak, with Vic and Bob, were you around for those?
I was around them, I met them, they were working, they basically moved to where I lived. So I was at that time sort of just gardening and doing odd jobs, and I met them, and a friend of mine, we wrote a comedy set, I did a talent night in the pub, and they said, you can come on tour with us, and that was smart, I went on tour with them.
cold.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna
I
get
will.
pneumonia.
Yes. No, we'll take care of you. But Charlie and Paul were painted the houses of Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie, right? They did some house jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah, they did some other stuff. Yeah, I think so. We were Harry Enfield mainly.
Oh, Harry Enfield.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they were doing like for Fry and Laurie, which is kind
Probably,
of
yeah.
Yeah, so kind of. I heard Charlie say this, I think, on a podcast. But by the way, back to Brian Pern. Thoth reunion. There's any chance?
Well, hopefully, yeah. We thought of doing it maybe for the 10th anniversary, but we'll have to see. They're all doing different things.
Some members aren't very willing,
Yeah, you know what it's like.
And some of them actually, it's not don't answer anything, so like they don't give any proper answers really.
No, exactly.
Okay, but so this show is called Made of Things, and it's based on the idea that you've dedicated yourself to art, which is a struggle sometimes, because something happened to you, or you watched something, or listened to something, or read something that made you go like, oh, I want to do that forever. Did you have that, and what was it? If so,
it was Monty Python.
Oh, fantastic!
Monty Python and all the sitcoms I used to watch. The characters, Dad's Army, Porridge.
Okay.
You know the characters I saw there, and then I saw Harry Enfield and thought, yeah, I want to do that.
He was very influential, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Because you guys have that in Britain, but I think it didn't become at the time very internationalized. I think so. Didn't like, for instance, the Fast Show we got from BBC Prime. Back then. By the way, do you have any insight? Channel 9, was it we quote singing, blinging, blinking, and boinging tree all the time?
We used to watch that.
Yes, almost daily. Yes. But
singing and ringing and binging and binging and dinging and blinking and blocking and buying and tree. Ooh, Atomy Botany!
it kind of had some zingers for, this is American, but I apologize, but for Mediterranean people, kind of almost, didn't it?
It's sort of a spoof of that, yeah.
A spoof of that. It wasn't any of it for Portuguese. It's so well done that it does to us sometimes. Yeah. It was very hard to learn the language.
I didn't learn it.
No, yes, you most certainly did.
Yeah.
You most certainly
I've got to go, man. I'm freezing.
No, of course. Sorry. I apologize that it's called.
No worries.
Just a portrait, please. Cheers, Simon. I apologize for the weather. Okay.
No worries.
Nice meeting you, man.